This is an instruction video on how to use the DemiScript editor viewer, specifically the editor viewer controls located in the top right of the editor. They are the 5 large buttons you can see there. The center one is the document navigation. In the navigation, you will see thumbnails of each page of the loaded IIIF document. You can inspect the pages, then click on them to navigate to that page. It's loaded in the viewer where you can use the regular viewer operations to inspect it, scrolling to move in closer or further away, dragging it around with the mouse. The overlay slider to the top can be used to decrease or increase the opacity of the white overlay, which appears between the original document and any text you put on it. Now in this example, we are pasting the title of this particular volume, this editable text, onto the document. As you can see, we can manipulate the text object relatively freely so that it fits over the original, and it is now editable text. Here we see the overlay slider in action. When put to 0, any overlay objects become invisible, so you can inspect the document without the overlay objects in the way. And with the rotation slider, you can rotate the object. Click to 0 degrees to reset it. Then the plain text transcription button allows you to view, order, and download the plain text transcription, so all the text elements that are part of the main overlay. In this example, we just add a couple more of these. As you can see, they appear in the plain text transcription and can be selected there as individual objects. You can decide whether you want to have white spaces between them or not, and whether they should appear in a new line. You can also click on them and use the arrows to change their ordering. And once you're done, you can click the download button at the top to download the full plain text as a text file. Here you can see the ordering function in action. Now, the folder icon is the Groups and Curation Manager. You can create overlay groups or delete overlay groups here, and you can use the advanced object options to assign an object to a group. Any text objects in the main group are also rendered into the plain text view. You can create curation folders or delete them. And once you have a curation folder, you can start curating image segments into them. Now we've created a curation folder in the view. We'll just take this part of this image. We click on the curate icon in the editor icons at the bottom and use the rectangle selection to select this shelf. We'll select the new curation folder and edit. And now just curate another item on a different page. Here we'll select this sieve, also using the curation tool. And you can changed the names of curated items in the curation view as well. When we open up the curation and groups view and click on our folder, it will load the images that we have selected. We can view them as external images, which are downloadable. This is a JPEG image generated using the IIIF framework. But you can also click on the diagonal downward arrow, which will navigate the document to the page where this item was curated from, and then zoom the curated area into view. This gives you a powerful tool to group and organize sections of the pages of your documents and make it possible to navigate it very smoothly. You could also use this to, for example, section areas on a map and use the curation folder to allow users to navigate that map. When you click on the disk icon, the outermost right, you can then save your overlays as a DemiScript JSON document.